Okay, so we left off with Roach being utterly oblivious to you all uh, being threatening and imposing. And yeah, um, so there's chit chat is being made, alcohol is being consumed. I presume you're all nursing your drinks. It's not too difficult to get it by them.
Scrovac is
Yep.
nursing his drinks.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm definitely not like heavily indulging.
Yeah. Okay. How do we proceed, gentlemen?
I'm currently making small talk to Captain Roach.
Yep.
I'm pretty much keeping permanent eye contact with him while I do this. And I'm gonna let the rest of the party do stuff.
Okay. Derek and Zeta. What are you gentlemen thinking? What are you gentlemen? In your gentleman's opinion, what is the next course of action? There we go. The words.
So can you give us the sort of layout of where everyone is at the moment?
So basically, you're all kind of sitting around, or in the case of Skoback, on this table.
Is the table circle or square?
It's circular. Let's go with circular.
Why don't we draw it out and roll 20?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Apparently it's square now.
Zoom out.
No, that's the room, dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the
So
room.
I assume we'll have like sort of a fire pit here.
I assume Flameboy's making the bar.
Yeah, you're very close to the fireplace.
So then I assume
Oh,
he'll
are
be
we now?
like
Yes.
here. So that's the dude there. Then you have like the big half-orc dude like there. And then of course I'll be there with Dugard and Zeta.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Suddenly
this is top tier drawing.
I suddenly don't feel ashamed of my drawing skills anymore.
I can't do this with a mouse. It's quite hard, right?
What are you talking about? Like, it's not that difficult.
Well, you fix it.
That is, like, quite atrocious, to be fair.
Finish it off.
Top fucking lel.
And then we'd have where's that orange gun? Then you just have like random dudes around the place, and then Skovac, as soon as kind of being just pushed into this. Oh, fuck your ass as well, aren't you?
He's on the table.
I'm literally on the
I
table.
know, because I'm. Wait, okay, so he's there.
It's half-orc dude in the bar with us.
Yeah, how far is the green dot?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the green dot. Okay.
He's like
The green
flanking Roach. Yeah.
I assume like where I've put him is fine.
Yeah, he's probably not like immediately next to the fire. He's probably like.
You adjust it, Mr.
This
Rat.
one is like here. That's Roach that I've just moved.
Okay.
Half Orc has like moved closer to Darek. Yeah, so that and then the crew are kind of scattered between the two of them.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm kind of speaking across the table to Roach.
Cool. Yeah, and then like everywhere around you there are people. The bar's like I'll go with let's do. That's like the blue line is the bar basically,
Okay.
and everywhere else there are
entrance?
people. Like
Right.
everywhere else.
Okay. Excellent. Cool.
Carbon of people. Like there's like a wall of people between you and the door and the bar and everywhere else in the room.
Okay.
Just port beams, things like that. Not overly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So plan of action, gents. Who's making the first move? Because they'll keep chatting. Imps is just like staring at Gwaine.
Can we tell how drunk half-orc dude is?
He is not drinking.
He is not drinking. Right.
Like
Okay.
he's the only person at the table whose glass doesn't constantly get refilled by Roach. In fact, he doesn't have one. Like, but he seems utterly sober.
Okay.
So how about stirring the pot a little bit and actually
Starting a fight.
engage the Roach
I
out?
throw shuriken at his face.
Yeah, let's just provoke the bastard. Can we just bring Imch as a topic of conversation up to Roach and basically see how he reacts and just pry for information?
What do you say?
Well, who's your pet? You know, what's his deal?
He looks at you like, whoa! You say no pet, fella. Now this guy, fresh out of Gorgoth. Well, finest. He kind of like pauses. Mercenary troops. he was looking for some new career opportunities. Imps is like staring at him at this point,
Yeah.
and then just like rolls his eyes slowly back onto Zeta. He's like, he's been with me 8 years now. We've been firm friends. He's a very handy man to have around when those pesky people who want you to, like, pay taxes come out. It's just... Bop.
Is he a useful friend? Does he speak?
He's pretty quiet. Don't like strangers very much. I won't poke him too much. Imps, you be nice to people now. It's polite and such. I'm a respectable captain these days. You're like, yes, Captain. And just keep staring at Zeta. I speak. I choose not to. And he just kind of goes back to staring and leaning on his giant steel pole.
That is the first time I've heard him speak. That is the first time. It's the first time. The point
You are
where
welcome.
the crewman is like, you heard him speak before? You heard him speak? I ain't heard him speak.
Leprechaun. Do you have gold? Where are you hiding the gold, little man?
Right up your little anus! He says, kind of, do you want me to get it for you? Like, sort of pulling out a knife. He's like, you want me to get it?
Who's scary is that? And Roach kind of goes, "Oh, threaten my crew, old dude. It's not okay. We're gonna sail you to valor."
Us leprechauns gotta protect our gold!
Gotta do what we gotta do, man. Gotta do what we gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So why are you so interested in my good friend Imp, Zeta? Zeta?
Oh, it's not so much us interested in him, but he just can't stop staring at us, and it just freaks me out.
It's just kind of looks like armed men nursing their drinks make me nervous. Which my Roach kind of looks back and he's like, "You gentlemen not drinking." Of course we're drinking.
Why would we not be drinking? You have invited us into your hospitality.
gave
Well,
us whiskey,
I want to
whiskey.
see those drinks go down. Down.
I finish off the remaining half
Yeah.
of my whiskey.
Yeah.
I
That was
also finished
like-
off the remaining bit.
Glass upside down. Right. How about we make this interesting and play some dice?
Hold on. Can I make a point at this point that I have not finished my glass of whiskey?
It's Devil Man. He kind of pointedly ignores the dice question for now. So we'll go back to dice. Mr. Devilman, I need to see you finish your drink. It's the mark of good faith. Sailors don't trust men who don't finish off whiskey. It's like if I went into your house and I fucked your mum.
Oh, you won't want to do that. You won't want to do that.
Exactly, little man. I won't walk into your house and fuck your mum, so you don't walk into my bar and I'll finish the whiskey I gives you. All right, Imsh. Just kind of like continue staring at Derek. Drink, drink, drink.
Oh god, I drink the whiskey.
Yes!
Yay.
Like
Ah.
fills your glasses. Now, who said dice? I like dice.
Dice.
Who did say dice?
Excellent.
Gwen said.
Go. We'll start playing some liar's dice.
Okay.
Because I've done this before, I'm going to play quite a few hands. I'm not kind of playing to the best of my abilities, sort of
You're
just...
playing to win. You're playing to kind of lull him into.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how good he is, sort of thing.
Yeah, you probably get the impression that normally he's pretty good. But-
Be slightly handicapped.
Yeah, like making mistakes that like he's like sometimes he's like he plays a hand exceptionally well, and more often than is just luck. Other times
Okay.
he'll like completely misplay, or at least when you're opinion, misplay on like something decent. So like yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Play a couple of hands. I'm quite happy to sort of, I'm going to allow him to win a bit.
Yeah.
So he'll be
a couple
more
of crew
up.
members join in. If any of them start beating him for too much money, he pulls out his pistol and whacks one over the head with it. So taking my
That's
fucking
a
cheeky
mighty fine pistol you got there. Oh, kind of.
flips it around. It's like, this one is a Zant Deluxe custom made gnomish pistol. Have a look. And he flips it around and slides it over the table.
Osh
And you
names
see
do make good
Aiden
stuff.
like start for it. And like just kind of like it's like yeah, and he slides over this pistol towards you. And like, yeah, it's a
Pick it
person
up.
of your profession should be able to tell this is like nice, probably gnomish crafted. It's a good gun. Yeah. You pick it up?
Yeah, I'll pick it up, give it sort of like a 1-2 over. Just
Yeah.
I have a small knowledge of guns.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
very, very fine looking pistol. It looks
it's got a lot of
very
depth,
well crafted.
but also seems to be in good shape.
Yeah.
Your limited knowledge goes like you can tell it's been fired, and it shows no signs of damage, and it's just nice looking.
Very well kept over. I'll slide it back over to him.
Tucks it back into his like brace and takes him a few tries. It's back and tightens the thing again.
Let me help with that.
Okay, little man, you have a look at my pistol too.
And
But my me, Wayne, yeah, look at my other one. Woof.
and whilst
Hey,
doing
devil
that,
boy.
I'm going to can I attempt to knock the powder out of his like gun whilst doing this?
You can like hold it upside down as if you have no idea, and maybe like the stuff falls out, and it'll be like, little man. It's just.
Well, no, like a flintlock pistol, it has like some powder on the pan. If you want to fire it quickly, like
Oh, sorry, I'm being correct on how guns work. This is gonna happen.
uh,
Go for it. Yeah.
We told me this earlier.
Yeah, so, like, basically- you put the bullet in the wadding, and then you put some powder on the pan, which is what fires it off.
Yeah.
So which is why he doesn't fire if it's wet. So I'm just gonna attempt to basically knock the basically mean it has to be loaded. It has to be it would take like a second to do stuff, but you couldn't quick draw it.
Okay. Is sleight of hand in the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Effectively, what Johnny's trying to say is he's trying to get the pan wet, so
Yeah.
the gun's
Yeah.
a bit
Yeah.
fast.
Like you
Like,
basically.
if you can accidentally spill drink on it,
Yeah, he tries to sabotage the gun. Are you going for like secretively
Yes.
or?
Slight.
Okay. Yeah. So give me a sleight of hand roll. You're at disadvantage because you're drunk.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I still try and do
Fine.
it anyway. It's just like I'm generally being
yeah.
clumsy.
Yeah, I'll give you like. Okay.
Not bad.
One. So it's 2d20, and then his perception is pretty good. Where'd I put my?
But presumably he's also at disadvantage.
Yes, he is also at disadvantage. DU1 plus. But he has good perception. Whoa. How do you do disadvantage?
DH.
DH, thank you.
You've done it like the line above.
Yeah. You're like, little man! That's my gun, you piece of...
Oh no! What has happened?
Yeah, and like, he goes to whack you on the head with it. Like, grabs the pistol off you, whacks you on the head, like, quite hard with it. Like, makes your head
Can I
rip
attempt
a
to
tad.
dodge?
Yay! So... that's... just 1 second, I have to go back through. /R, 1 plus... He's not particularly skilled in martial weapon. Yeah, so I presume you're better AC than 11.
Yeah.
You lose no benefits to your AC, don't worry. So yeah, he goes to and smacks tables like, "Oh man, that's so cool!" Like checks it over and like starts fiddling with the gun, trying to like dry it off. And stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's you when you gave me all whiskey.
It's like stupid
What
gnomes. I mean,
terrible thing has happened to your gun? Come, let me make this slightly more interesting our next round. I'll produce my own pistol and put it in for bettings.
So he pulls off like one of the other two. The other two everything else is nice, and chucks it into the pool into the pile as well. Bring it, you oversized.
Do you want me to actually roll for this, by the way?
Yeah, this will be a roll off.
Okay.
I don't know really what skill this comes up. I know you're proficient in liar's dice.
I am proficient in liar's dice. I assume that gives me advantage. I don't know how proficiency works. Or
Proficiency
do I
would be you add
Plus
+2
two.
to your roll.
Okay.
But then I'm trying to figure out what stat this comes off of. I guess it's int.
I could say it's insight.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
like int or whiz, whichever is better. You can do that. So
Okay.
he does.
So am I doing a skill roll for insight? Is that how you called it?
Yeah. No, don't do a skill roll for insight. Do a skill roll plus your wisdom +2.
Okay. And I'm going to use one of my inspirations for advantage.
Cool.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 2d.
You can just do that after the
20.
roll as well, I think. To there, but
I don't know if you have to declare it before. How do you do advantage? DL?
Yeah.
As you can tell, guys, we have great production value here.
So most of you need to roll 20. It's fine. 1 plus.
DL plus 4?
You have to beat a 10.
No, sorry, I'm lying. It's plus 3. You said wisdom plus 2.
Wisdom +2. You need to put a /R in front of that, dear.
we'll get there eventually. Like,
Don't forget you can just press up to get to whatever you last rolled.
Cannot determine. Well, I broke it.
why are you so good at this game?
/R space 2d20 DL1.
2d20 DL.
DL1.
Rolling the dice. 17!
Yeah, okay, you win the round. Yeah, you pull in like a small pile of silver and
The money's not important.
the 2 pistols towards you. And like, yeah, so he has taken off his 3 pistols. One of them is now in your possession, and he's like cursing. It's like, God damn it! If I wasn't distracted by you fucking with my gun, little man.
See,
Like, still messing
no,
up. Like, with mate.
I am a fair man. I'm more than willing to give you a chance to win back your pistols.
He looks at you like,
Simply, I'll put them back in. I'll put his back into the pot.
Yeah. Yeah, he chucks his third one down there as well. It's like, well, bring it then. Piece of crap.
I'll
You
spend
bet.
my other insight for this.
Yeah, exact same roll. Unless you don't want to use your second.
19.
Yeah, you win again. You take another pistol. You like, fuck! Slams this down on the table, like by the butt, like shakes it out. Like, you see the little like bullet drop out again. Like evidently he's not able to fix this one. He's frustrated.
So wait, did he put his other working pistol in, correct?
Yeah. So his you've won his 2 working pistols, but those 2 are evidently of lower quality. I guess this one is fancier. It's worth getting to work.
We're taking down his resources. This is good, boys.
I mean, like he's pissed off. He's lost 2 guns. His other one doesn't work. And unless you're going to try and get Imch to wager his steel bar, this is your opening.
Like,
That's a good idea.
again, as I said, I'm still a fair man. If you have something you're willing to wager to attempt to re-win your pistols, I'm not going to deny you the opportunity.
Say like a hefty piece of metal or something.
At this point, I've moved off, and I'm like, I moved off the table, which is kind of being used for all these bets and stuff, and I've moved around to behind Roach.
Yeah. Okay, he like turns to you, like scowls. Give me a persuade, I guess.
Good. 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you got him riled up. Yeah, he's like, this is a Zan original. Like, Zan is like a reasonably famous brand of gnomish weapon crafters. Like, that. And he, like, slams it down on the table. My 2 other guns and your other pistol. Bring it. You big lug. Like,
Fair enough.
slides it into the center of the table.
Okay. Certainly, I don't see any problem against this. How good do you say I am at liar's dice?
I mean, you're certainly like
Like,
you're.
liar's dice isn't amazing. Effectively, I want to cheat to guarantee I win this.
So that would probably be
But
sleight of hand as opposed
Well, no.
to with roll.
Yeah, I guess. Don't think I saw him. Scott, just stick to what I'm doing. I can beat him anyway.
But you don't have advantage this time, so get rid of the deal.
Yeah. Deal 1.
4 is the number to beat.
15.
Yeah,
okay,
you would literally have to roll a 1.
Yeah.
Right. Slash R space 1d20. No, be actually pretty much the exact same roll. Yeah. Okay. At this point, he like surges to his feet, pulls out this knife on his side, and slams it down in front of his like proper pistol, and goes, "You ain't touching my Zan. Imps, give my guns back."
Stand up.
Yeah, Imps like surges to his feet as you do, like hefts his club.
Now, you wouldn't deny a man of his winnings, would you?
You bet your sweet ass I deny him his winnings. Give him my fucking guns back. He like grabs his Zan, still seemingly not working, off the table. And starts like shoving it back into his brace. You and your two creepy friends here, gonna get the hell out of my bar.
I'm taking my pistol. Lift my razor up.
Imsh, remind him why he don't fuck with me. Imsh like hefts the bar, just like the big like pole, and steps over to you and just kind of goes, "Slide the guns back across the table, Mr. Nevitt, or this will not be pleasant."
At which point, let's go back. I'm going to scamper up basically jump onto this guy's back, onto the back of Roach, and just hold a knife to his throat.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess that's acrobatics, which as you're at disadvantage at, I'll make you roll.
Oh dear.
do you roll initiative at this point, Finbar, as I'm going to start combat. I'm
Okay,
Johnny's
I mean, like,
starting
let's
combat.
see how
Yeah.
this. Yeah, actually, no,
let's-
the violence is about to
let's-
break out. So yeah, you guys roll initiative.
Yeah.
So I have
I was
their
going to say,
initiatives
before
rolled.
we roll initiative, it's 12 now. Do we want to do the combat at the beginning of next week?
I mean, is everyone happy to do a big fight before we finish up, or do people want to go to bed?
Personally, I'll go to bed, but...
I also have work tomorrow.
In which case, I suppose we leave it in great suspense.
Cliffhangers are good.
Cliffhanger's always good. It
Yeah.
makes
Okay. In which case,
chat-
just do one last roll. before we
Can
go.
we do what Johnny's thinking?
Yeah, let's
is this
do
the initiative
Johnny's-
or the acrobatics?
No, just do your acrobatics to jump onto Roach's back and hold a knife to his throat.
Okay. If this works, then it's a good cliffhanger. If it doesn't work, then it's kind of just like a weird one.
No, see, hopefully either goes really well or you fail it miserably because then you'll just fall on your face and then it won't look suspicious.
Big roll
Yeah.
by Johnny.
but it's a
so-
disadvantage. That's the problem.
Yeah, so he gets the 11, which I mean is okay. Like
That's
the
still
dude
good
isn't
enough,
looking
I
at you. He's bent over. But you hop onto a stool, jump onto his back, and just like bring this knife round onto his throat. And yeah, there's this kind of tense stalemate all around the table. Does anyone have a final line before we break for this week? Or are we just leaving
What's cooking, bitch?
That's good. I like it.
it? Derek just flicks up a dough ball, grabs it between his teeth. What's cooking? Fabulous. Right. We'll wrap up the show for this week there then. Hopefully we'll return next week if timings and things allow. And then
Yeah,
there's
should be
gonna
fine.
be some scheduling issues with Robbie's moving across is coming up to Nottingham. But hopefully it'll work out.
Super special event where I get to sit on Finbar's stream.
Yeah.
Be a space for me.
Yeah. Cool. So thanks everyone in the chat for coming down. Saw
Yeah,
a
sweet.
bunch of new faces, so that's always cool. And obviously Joe, me and Jamie's friend, giving us crap. Fantastic. Yeah, so let's have a quick whip round, and everyone can give their closing thoughts on how everything was, and do you have anything you'd like to talk about briefly? So let's start with the production guy for this week.
Thanks,
Johnny.
chat for never failing to remind me to change scenes. I do now have my own Twitch channel, which I may run streams on now. Maybe, I don't know. Twitch.tv/Catonia, because I now can stream, and it hasn't been the worst production ever. Hopefully, maybe.
You've done a fine job, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next week.
Next on my clockwise going around is Will.
Oh, it's me. Yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Had a good fun today. Chat was pretty entertaining. Yeah, follow the stream. Go like our Facebook page. Hold on, I'll post it in chat. There you go. Go like our Facebook page. Go subscribe to us on YouTube. It's just YouTube/Mathin and
Yeah, I mean, I
Midori.
think all of our stuff, so the Mathin Midori stuff is linked down below in the description area. Got a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
sweet.
channels.
Follow me on Twitter @Z2Midori.
Yeah, again, that's also linked. I actually made the link of that work today.
Excellent. Good. And, see you next week, guys, for more cooking.
But I'm just gonna say, can you please start the shit below your stream so you?
I honestly don't know how to do it any better. I mean, Will could like pull his finger out and do some actual. Here.
Is it like? I speak to you after this, but is it just like HTML or?
I don't really know. I don't do computers.
I'll have a look later.
Jamie, how have you enjoyed your first ever session of Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, it's been good, man. Thanks for inviting me. I look forward to the future shows, and yeah, hopefully we'll kill this roach.
Yeah,
Bye.
I mean, violence is about to break out, which probably will be our first proper contested fight in the show. I expected violence to happen far more quickly.
Well, a 3-hour build-up is,
Yeah.
I had to steal his guns first while I'm in front of him.
Yeah, this is reasonable. It's reasonable. Cool. And finally, Robbie.
Yeah, great fun tonight. Shout to chat. You're always entertaining for me to read. Poking fun at everything that goes horribly wrong in our ventures.
It's usually just me and not naming shit.
Yeah, make sure Pinbar names things. But yeah, it was fun. Hopefully people come back for next week, where you get to see the exciting conclusion of
the roach
us playing dice.
Yeah.
And I might actually appear on stream for a small bit next week.
Yeah. Well,
before going back to being the Space Marine.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
I know.
No one can handle seeing his face.
Cool. All right. Well, then, thank you everyone for coming down. Thank you. I think some of the mods of the Skinny Ghost channel repped us for a bit, which was great. We had a 3-man raid, which is better than from a channel with a sub button, which I'll take. That's cool. I have a lot of fun doing this live. It's quite you remind me to do things. I'm trying to up my game for this game because this is probably my next big. It's one of my biggest campaigns since I've learned a lot of things. So I'm trying to do things like make the weather a factor and shit like that. It's small stuff, I admit, but it was better than my very first campaign where every day is slightly overcast. Yeah. And hopefully next week we shall get aboard the Lustful Lapwing and find all of the many interesting things aboard there.
It's one last thing. It's bothering the shit out of me. What was the name that we had for our next ship? An Unfortunate Gust?
Oh god.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god.
What was it? Yeah.
There was the Slutty
Swallow.
Oh, was it Slutty Swallow?
No, Slutty Sparrow. It was
That's better.
Slutty Sparrow.
I'm sure the chat will remember, so we can just wait a few seconds and chat will tell us.
That is the thing. Yes, so do follow the stream if you are new. I greatly appreciate it. I already noticed that the stream numbers, I think followers, have gone up slightly since last time, which is great.
Nice.
We love having more people here. It makes it more fun. I have made the promise, and I will follow through. The day we get 50 viewers at any one time will be the day that I will do a Q&A. But until then, I'm not going to bother because, not enough.
Chat has it. A fairly unfortunate gust.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Once I get the hard drive for this off of Johnny with the recordings on it, which we'll have to work out while we're at Age of Ultron tomorrow, I will then begin editing and uploading these VODs of this to YouTube if you missed any part of it. Obviously,
I may even paint the public.
Fuck me. Other than that, the Asian guy needs to roleplay better, apparently. Get owned, Bill.
All right. Let's wrap this up.
Cool. Thank you all very much for coming. Follow the stream. Follow our sort of YouTube and
you
social
up.
medias. Stay up to date with us. I would love to say I'm going to stream more, but I'm in the middle of exam season and my upload speed has gone to shit. So we shall see. If not, see you next week.
Bye.
Same place, roughly same time. Ta-ta!